Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. It's Tuesday the 26th of January. Thanks again for watching. This is your look ahead video. If you do want us to send you an email when this video is updated, just send a blank email to generalweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. Generalweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net. The address is on your screen now, and we will add you onto our list. Don't worry, we don't send any spam or anything stupid like that. We just let you know when the forecasts are up to date. Now, still some cold weather across eastern parts of Asia today. Some bitterly cold weather across the central northern parts of Russia. But this is the cold weather down here, look, across Asia that's been causing so many problems. Not quite so cold, although still very chilly for them, down through Hong Kong, down through Korea and into Taiwan. So some really chilly conditions. But things for the next week do look as if they are going to be warming up a touch. This is the forecast temperature anomalies for the next 7 days, and you notice we get into warmer than normal temperatures down there, hovering around normal, tending to be below across much of China, but still this depth of cold across central and eastern parts of Russia. Close to home, turning milder across Europe. Well, we've got that weather already, haven't we, coming in on this westerly wind, and milder too across much of the state. So after the excitement of Storm Jonas moving through, it's all back to business as usual. Interesting to see how cool Central Africa is, and also this southern half of Australia still on the cool side through the coming week. Now, we're going to be mild, wet and windy, as Gary's been telling you in the fast forecast. That's how we're going to be shaping up during the course of the week ahead. But it's interesting just to see how these plumes of temperature coming in off the Atlantic are playing out. I did a video a week or so ago about 850 temperatures and why we use them. You can go back and have a look at that. I'll put the link on here. And that explains why we mention 850 temperatures so much and why they are so useful. But basically what they do is they remove the diurnal variations that you see in surface temperatures. But this is the forecast from the ECMWF of 850s, look, going up and down and up and down over the next 10 days. And what this shows us is, yes, mild conditions, but these peaks and the troughs also telling us that there are plumes of warmer air coming in. And the 850 charts really today beautifully illustrating that. And I do think it's beautiful as well, because meteorology is beautiful to look at times. And you know, when we're looking at charts and we know that we're going to be in for mild wet weather, and to be honest, there's not a lot going on. We're kind of now waiting for this middle part of February for the cool weather that we're expecting to come through to develop. It's nice just to sit back, look around the world, see what's going on further afield, and also just to look at the colours that are brought out on these charts. So these are the GFS Ensemble 850 temperature and pressure charts going forward in 24-hour steps. We've got the dates and the times there in the top right hand corner. And what I want you to look at are these plumes of warmer air, so the lighter greener and yellow colours here as they move through, with the areas of low pressure you can see just underneath. So that was the position this morning. Here's 24 hours time. Notice that warm tongue of air look across many southern parts of the UK, but then watch this cold influx of air out towards the west as I knock it on by 24 hours. Look how that's moved through the country, but then take a look towards the west and watch the next one here as it moves through. Here it comes across the UK by the time we're getting into the 29th, and these are these ups and downs in the temperature that we see on the 850 graph. So they actually illustrate those warm plumes of air moving through. Knocking it on through the weekend, we see the warm air getting into Europe, and then in comes another one, look, as we head towards the 1st of February. That then slips its way eastwards. We get some cooler air coming in at times, but then yet more plumes of warmer air coming in. I should say milder air, really, because we're going into February. So milder air just eases its way through, and that pattern continues into the early parts of February. But what we're looking out for is one of these here getting in. They flow with the wind, so what we're looking at is this cooler contour here being blown with the wind across the Atlantic, bringing in the cooler weather that we've hinted at for the middle part of February. Of course, like I said, we're looking at 30% chance, and I still maintain that today, that cooler air getting in. But that dominant westerly flow looks one to be set with us through the end of January and into the early part of February. So I hope you find that as interesting and beautiful to look at as I do. Okay, going to leave you with that for now. Don't forget to check out Gary's fast forecast for all the details for the next couple of days. If you want more information on the 850 temperatures, don't forget to watch that video as well. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.